Hey guys, Larry here, Mitchell's RCs. And yeah, your eyes aren't deceiving you. I got a Nitro. It's been a long time since I've had a Nitro, guys. And I've had the itch for a while, especially watching Chef Beardsley. Uh, some of his videos on his Nitros and stuff. Yeah, it's been a while. So guys, I decided on a Red Cat Earthquake 3.5. It's a 1/8 scale, 4x4. I like the Red Cats. I got a really decent price on it, and that's kind of why I went with it. And it looks like a good model to relearn on. It comes with what they call their big block motor, guys, which is pretty cool. It's a 3.5 cc Nitro engine tuned chrome pipe. It's a 2-stroke Nitro engine. It says easy to tune. It's got a 2-speed transmission, guys. Adjustable dual disc slipper clutch, and it's got a composite brake. You've got two high torque servos, one for steering, one for looks like your throttle and your high and low speed shift, I believe. I did get the blue one, guys. I didn't get the red one because I didn't want it to look like my shredder. It comes with a 3mm aluminum chassis, guys. I believe it's a 6061. Yes, it is. It's a 3mm 6061 aluminum chassis. Blue anodized. It's pretty nice looking. There again, it's just telling you it's got a adjustable slipper clutch. The carburetor is adjustable. It's a 2-speed brake, tune pipe, all that stuff here. Aggressive monster truck tires. And they are 12mm, guys. Hex on the inside. But what they did do is they... even though they went 12mm, they put like an aluminum cup over the socket on the wheel, which helps, and I'll show you that in a little bit, which will help, strengthen that a lot. It's got tunable differentials, and it's got precision ball bearings throughout. And it has what they call big bore coil-over shocks, threaded body. And they are a plastic shock, guys, all the way through. But they are oil-filled. I have already taken it out of the box, guys. Just make it a little easier. So I'm going to take the box, set it off here to the back, here off to the side, actually. We'll move the car up into play. This is the paperwork that comes with it, the normal mumbo jumbo they give you on the car. Bind plug with a little antenna tube. Comes with a little piece of paper telling you not to run it with unshielded wires in certain areas because it's against the law. And it says something about Canada there, so I don't think that pertains to us any. Move that car up so you can see it a little better here. And there it is, guys. It's a beauty. This thing is beautiful. I love the design of the car. I'm not sure if you can tell from the photo or not, the way it's setting. The front does set higher, guys, and the front is a lot more springy than the back. The back settles more. I believe that's for traction. So this thing won't wheelie as much, maybe. That way maybe you can have a little better control. That's what I'm thinking. It's got kind of like a track car design to it. So I love the suspension though, guys. Look at the travel. I don't know if you can see that, how fluid that moves. Give you a front view of it here. I'm going to point something out here to you guys too. The front bumper and skid plate underneath are exactly the same as the rear bumper and the rear skid plate. They're exactly identical. So if you break a front and you go on a site and you can't find a front, you can buy a rear. They'll fit. They're exactly the same. Your upper arms, front and rear, are exactly the same also, so them can be interchanged too, guys. Let's pop these pins out and I'll give you guys a look at the inside. The pins, I don't kind of care for the way the pins go. They are a little bit of a pain in the butt to put in and out on the back. But you can't have everything, right? Now we're going to take a quick look at the Lexan body here. It's a normal Lexan body. Feels pretty tough. They did add, I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not, but there is a strip right here, guys. If you can see that little bit of a different coloration right here. That's a strip of heat tape. That's for, I wish it was a little higher because the way it sits on the car, it seems like the the muffler set's a little bit higher part of it, but we'll see. I can always get another piece of heat tape if I notice a problem put on there. But that's to protect the Lexan body from your exhaust system, guys. There is a hole in the back too for easy starting, and that's also why, I'll bring this over here, you see the gas tank has a big long pull handle on it. I believe that's so, guys, if you don't want to take the body off, it allows you to pull up and open and then pour your fuel in from the top. That way you don't have to take the body off at all. It has a pretty good seal. You do have to push down on it to seal it, but it is a nice seal on this tank. I know some of them had an issue with that. Ugh, that comes out very hard. And it clicks down. When I push it, I hear it click. I think that's something they've fixed, hopefully, on this. If not, a tank isn't that much, and I'll get a new tank. This is your air filter, guys. You want to always make sure to run an oil in that, some kind of a mineral oil or break-in oil, or what do they call it, after-run oil. So when you first get one of these and you first run it, you want to take this filter off, put it in a baggie, pour some oil over the top in the baggie, and squeeze it into the filter and get the filter nice and moist all the way around, and then put it on. And that'll just help protect it from drawing in a lot of dust and other crap, guys. The receiver is under this box here, guys. And I did buy a safety switch for this. Let me see. Right here, guys. I do have a safety switch. Fail safe. Chef Beardsley was telling me there is one in the remote also. So if I get out of range or this or that, it's gonna... What it does on these, this is a 2-stroke, not a 4, guys. So it's run with a glow plug for the spark that starts the fire, okay? And then once it gets going, it stays going. So if you have a runaway with this, it doesn't kill the motor. What it does is it locks up the brake. So, you know, it's a chance. It'll last for a second. Might give you a chance to catch up with it and grab it before it, you know, overheats the brake and takes off. But that's what the remote does, I guess, if you get too far away. So I got a switch anyways, a fail-safe. That way, if the batteries go dead in the, I believe, in the pack and the receiver loses power, this will engage the brake also. And like I said, it's not going to stop the car 100%, but it's going to give you a chance, hopefully, to get to the car and shut the car down. So, yeah, like I said, I got one. I think it's a must to have as a fail-safe, guys. I don't just trust the remote ones. I've had too much stuff go wrong with electronics. So there's nothing wrong with having a fail-safe. So inside here, what you do is, I talked to Chef Beardsley. I thought it hooked to the battery pack, but I was wrong. And I wasn't sure on that. And I talked to Chef Beardsley, and he told me it hooks to the receiver, guys. Hooks from your receiver to your power, to your supply that way. To your power supply that way, I believe. And that's what makes that switch work. So under this cover here, guys, is your receiver. Where all those wires are crammed in there, if you can see them. So it's a pretty nice deep box, actually, guys. I don't know if I can tip you guys up here and let you see in there, if you can even see. It has an open bottom, so I'm not really sure why, you know, it's all put in a box. As you can see the drive shaft, that shiny little thing in the middle there, that's the drive shaft. It's only got like a half a floor inside this box, and the rest is open. So the box itself is not watertight. Not watertight at all, guys. I believe it must be just to help keep some of the dirt out of the receiver is why they did that. But to me, it's still going to spray it from the bottom. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It is just kind of a weird design. It is easy to get into. Instead of being screwed, guys, it does have a clip. You know, a regular little clip. So that makes it a lot easier to get in there. Now, your battery pack, this takes 4 batteries to power your steering and to power your receiver, guys. That's under another pull pin with another cover here that just pops up. It's got a little ear that tucks in, and then it pops down over a post. And that's what houses your 4-pack for your AA batteries, okay? Now, it has a spot here where you can take it apart, and you can buy a pack for this. You just want to make sure you measure this here because it is exact size for this four-piece battery tray. So you want to make sure you measure that right, and you can order yourself a battery pack to put in here instead of running, you know, AA batteries if you don't want to. It does only go in one way also, guys, because one side of that pack is skinny and one side of that pack is a little bit thicker. Okay, is that this way or the other way? This way. Sometimes getting pins put back in is a pain in the butt, especially on these smaller little things. I'm not pushing it straight. I can't get my fingers down in there. There we go. Okay, let me bring this up closer and show you guys the brake system in it. Okay, guys, this is the composite brake right here. Your 2-speed. There's your servo that hooks to your throttle body, and it hooks to your 2-speed. You do have it does come with a plastic spur, guys. And that looks like it's wobbling side to side a little bit to me when I spin that. Do you see that? I don't know if you can pick that up in the video or not. Probably not. I'm going to have to check that out. It might be something to do with the slipper clutch, but it looks like it's wobbling a little bit. But it is a plastic spur, and hopefully they do sell an aftermarket metal one, because I most likely want to put a metal spur gear on there. Like I said, it does have a aluminum tuned exhaust. And this is a look at your big block motor, guys. I think they call it 2.0, maybe? I'm not quite sure. And let me tell you something, guys. I'll show you. She has some compression. Ooh, look at that. Baby has some nice compression to it. I can't wait to fire it up. I was going to start it and do a pre-start video for you guys here on it and show you how to break it in. I don't know what I did with my tool set I bought. I put it somewhere. That's okay. But anyways, I bought a tool set for it, and the glow plug heater that I bought didn't come with a battery for it, so I had to order that. So I have to wait, I believe, Saturday. So tomorrow, today's Friday here where I live. So tomorrow I will be getting the glow plug heater, and then I'll be able to put a can of gas in this, fuel, and do a little video on breaking it in. I'm gonna run for right now. This is what I got until I find, you know, I want to buy it by the gallon. But for right now, what I got was just this VP Power Master. It's 20% nitro, and it's 9% oil. They do have a 20% nitro and a 14% oil also, which I believe is like their master blend or something. But I think this will be fine to break it in on. So I'm going to run this to break it in, and until I run out of it. And then I'm going to talk to Chef Beardsley, see what he recommends for fuel, and that's probably what I'm going to run. But for now, that's what's going in it. I'll give you guys a look here at these arms and show you what I'm talking about on the arms. These are the arms I'm talking about, guys. Your front arms are exactly the same as the rear. So they are interchangeable. So that's pretty cool. And I noticed your body posts, they're on a full mount. That's interchangeable front to rear. And the keepers here that hook your shock towers for the tops, that is exactly the same front and rear. So you got your uppers, your towers, your body mounts, and your front bumper, rear bumper, and skid plates on this car that are fully exchangeable front to rear. It does also have a front sway bar, guys, which is pretty cool, and a rear sway bar. I'm not sure if you can pick it up in there. You see that little chrome wire going through there? That's the rear sway bar. So that's pretty cool. These are your big bore shocks. Like I said, they are plastic, but they're threaded, and they are oiled. They don't feel too bad. I think that's the white here is like one of their lightest springs they have. That's something I'll check out later. I might want to add some heavier springs or just some better shocks to it at some point. But I'm not going to do any adjusting to it, guys, until I do a break-in and then try it out. Now, I did find out that the factory settings on this, which are kind of crazy, are... get over here so you can see where I'm looking. Let me see if I can bring you guys in a little. Okay. This is what they call, this is your high needle, okay, guys? This is your fuel inlet. They say 4 turns out on that, which is crazy, because on a normal small carburetor, you go 2.5, well, 1.5 to 2 turns. But they're calling from Red Cat, right from the factory, 4 turns here. And then on your low, which is your air down bottom here, it's that one in there. Yeah, I believe it's that one right in there. And they're calling for 2.5 turns on that, on your air. So I'm gonna check them before I run it and make sure it's set at 4 and 2.5, which to me is way too way too rich. But we're gonna start it on that, and then I'll start to adjust it. But most likely, like from the people I've been talking to and stuff, that's gonna be, it's way too much, and it vapor locks and everything, and you have to loosen the glow plug. So like I said, I'm going to try it like that, and if I've noticed an issue right off, I'll adjust it to 1.5 turns here, and, you know, and try that, 1.5 to 2, probably 2 to start, and I'll drop the bottom one down to 1.5, and then I'll see what that does. But I don't believe we'll have a problem, guys. I can't wait to start it. I just wish that would have came with a battery. I never gave that a thought, that it didn't come with a battery for that. So you need 8 batteries in total, guys. So you need 4 for the car, and you need 4 for the remote. It's got the new sticker on it, which is the only difference than the other one. It's got all your typical same stuff. They have dim the lights on this. Like I said, it's the newer style Red Cat remote they have. So it's got your, you know, steering trim, throttle trim, your dual angles, got your forward and neutral for your steering, forward and neutral for your throttle. It's all, you know, basic stuff. Like I said, they are a nice little remote, little rubber handle. Like I said, they take 4 AA batteries. So you need 4 batteries for the remote, 4 for the car, so 8 in all. This is not the ready to run version, guys. This is just the... This isn't the ready to run version. This is just the car that I bought, and it came with the with the transmitter. Trying to get you guys zoomed back out here. There we go. I'll just pull the camera back. The tires feel really nice and grippy. They actually, I don't know why, but they feel like they have foams on the inside of them. Yeah, I'd say there's foam on the inside of these tires. But here, I'll try to get you guys in to see this. Okay, there's that aluminum ring I'm talking about that goes around the hub on the wheel. That helps strengthen where that's a 12 millimeter hex. Okay, guys, that's what they've done. So I think that's going to be fine. I don't think we're going to have an issue there at all. At all. There's a close-up picture of how everything connects. So yeah, that's that piece there, guys. I think that's pretty cool. Because without it, I think you would have an issue, and you'd strip your hubs a lot quicker. It's got some nice little side skirts to help protect, you know, from keeping some of the dirt and stuff flying out. It's a pretty nice little car, guys. I can't wait to get it out and try it. See how it goes. Oh yeah, she sounds nice. Can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. You can put your tube on there, and they do give you a hole right here in the cover to run your wire up through if you want to run your antenna up and out the body. here on the back, guys, is, like I said, it's got that Easy Star hole. So here's your tank. That's why I say I'm pretty sure that's the reason this is on here. Is that way you can pop your tank from out here and fill it from outside the car. Your starter recoil. They give you plenty of room to get that, pull it. There's plenty of room to get your glow plug igniter in there. That's a nice little feature right there. I like that. And then after you fuel it, I mean, you can just tuck that under or leave it out, I guess. But yeah, I probably would just tuck it back under the car. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Saves you from pulling the body off and on all the time. The rear wing is bolted on, guys, with screws and nuts. So if you break that, you can change that. This is where the muffler hits on the body. This is where that piece of tape is, guys, right here. Like I said, I might want to put a piece up that goes a little bit higher. It'd be nice if that had I might even U that out right there. Just for the fact that the body will go down lower and sit better. It sits roughly halfway on that pipe, if you guys can see that. So to me, that should have a cutout in the body right here to allow that body to drop down on that. But they might have done that also, maybe to hold it up higher just a little bit to get air into it. But I don't know. I think it should go down a little bit more on that side. This side goes down right like it should, all the way to that point. So that's what I'm saying. I might take the other side and just give it a little cutout, and then put some heat tape around it, and let the body set down just a little bit more on that side. Because it is a noticeable feeling. I can feel it. But it's no problem. That's no big deal, guys. That's just my personal preference. Right now, as of right now, I think it's a beautiful Nitro truck, and I can't wait to try it out. I'm excited, really excited to give it a try. So guys, this is the Red Cat Earthquake 3.5. And as of right now, I think it's going to be a good addition to Mitchell's RCs. So stay tuned. There will be some running videos on it. And thanks for watching.